Welcome back. It is National Latte Day, so we're joined now by the owners of Penny's Coffee Shop to give us a sample of their specialty drinks. Welcome, Lasha and Maggie. Thanks so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. I would love to talk about Penny's Coffee Shop and how you got started.
First of all, thank you very much for having us, and we're very excited to talk about our cafe. We moved to Buffalo 3 years ago. UB brought us here, and since then we were always hoping to open a really beautiful cafe, and we could contribute to our local community to create such a beautiful and unique space.
Especially when we moved here, we were just a young couple. Didn't know anybody, so we didn't really have like a community to start with. So he wanted the food business, and for me, coffee was always passion of mine. As a student of like 8 years, I spent myself in a coffee shop studying a lot, so I wanted to have that. So it kind of like worked for both of us because we fell in love with the coffee shop like atmosphere. Created our community almost, so we can feel included in the new city, and then everything's going so great so far.
Yes, and where did you guys come here from?
We came from New York, Staten Island.
Nice, nice. Okay, let's talk about what you brought in for us today.
All right, so we brought here some of our breakfast and the lunch menu options. We are pretty big on bagel breakfast sandwiches, so we have a Lux smoked salmon bagel breakfast sandwich for us, and the bacon, egg, and cheese.
And you guys are original New Yorkers, so I trust you.
Actually, our bagels come from New York City.
Okay.
We get it from it's called New Yorker bagels, and we get it delivered here, shipped to Buffalo. So bacon, egg, and cheese, avocado toast, and we have chicken pesto panini, and chicken shawarma, flatbread.
Nice. Let's talk about some of your most popular drinks on the menu.
Most popular drinks on the menu would definitely, first of all, happy Latte Day.
Yes.
So everyone.
We're celebrating.
And we have very delicious lattes or espresso drinks, cappuccino. But one of our house special is Turkish coffee.
Yeah.
Which is basically we are making it original, authentic way on the sand. And also we have very nice,
specialty drink menu.
Yeah.
Basically, every season we try to introduce the specialty menu, whether it's like a seasonal oriented. So right now we have a Valentine's Day specials going on for the February 14th.
Nice.
So we have Love Potion, Cupid's Arrow. So we always try to keep up with the rotating special drink menu every time, and our customers love that. Basically, they're waiting for each season to get new drinks in at Penny's.
Very, very cool. I want to get back into this Turkish coffee because I've heard a lot about it. Do you want to kind of explain what it is, what makes it special, and why people are going crazy over it?
Turkish coffee is not a roast, it's just a fine grind. Turkish coffee, usually right now we are using very dark roast, and we're brewing it on, as you can see, the sand machine, which is around 400 degrees, quite hot, and it brews coffee evenly. So the coffee brew process is even. That's why the sand is very useful.
And I know that you kind of work it around in a circle, swirl it around.
The copper pot, so the sand just...
This right here?
Yes.
Okay, very cool. Let's talk a little bit more about your location, where people can find you.
We are located on 916 Main Street. It's a medical district across the Jacobs School of Medicine.
So those medical students need you, and I'm sure they're in there. Now, something that makes your cafe unique is the Georgian wine that you have to offer. Tell us about that.
We are, by origin, we are from the Republic of Georgia, and Georgia is considered as a homeland of wine by many scientists. And we have winemaking tradition of 8,000 years.
Wow.
That's why we wanted to share Georgian wine with our community, and we introduced, right now we have here presented white wine, which is a Cazzitelli, one of the oldest type of grape of Georgia. And the second one is a red wine, which is Saperavi, which is also 8,000 years old type of grape.
Wow, that is so cool. I love that you're incorporating things that did you guys grow up with this, and you're bringing that kind of aspect of your lives to Buffalo?
Yes, definitely. Wine is a big culture, part of our culture in Georgia, and especially like everybody loves wine. And because this is not a restaurant and we just have a cafe, we wanted to bring a little bit of home back to Buffalo where we are. So the wine just felt like something that we definitely pride ourselves in as Georgians, to like have wine. And so is Turkish coffee. We just call it coffee in Georgia. So that's
Yeah.
the most common coffee that you would see is this
Right.
coffee. So just we named the Turkish coffee. So like everybody knows what we're talking about, but that's the kind of coffee that we drink as well at home.
Very
So
nice.
those two things definitely.
We can make one for you if you
Sure,
like.
I love that. That's so cool. What does it mean for you to not only be bringing parts of your culture here to Western New York, but seeing it so accepted and enjoyed?
Definitely, that's actually a great question because I was pretty nervous that people would be more distant for the Turkish coffee. And when my husband ordered the machine from Istanbul, I was just like, I don't think people will accept this because this is so different.
Yeah.
It feels different, but people love that. I think that was one of our main interest of people coming into our, when we opened the doors, was to try something new. And that was definitely took us by a surprise at first.
Wow. So how long do you have to kind of swirl it?
It's actually quite a quick process. It takes maximum 2-3 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And it should be noted that Turkish coffee is very small amount. It's, as you can see, it's around 2-3 ounce. And on the bottom it has a grind, which usually we do not drink. We drink only the liquid part, which is around 90%. And the Turkish coffee is not only just coffee, it's the entire culture behind it. Because based on this grind, it creates different kind of figures, and based on these figures, some people are making some kind of fortune telling. So this fortune telling experience is very important.
Okay.
We used to have the Turkish coffee event at our cafe too.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in and sharing more about this and letting us celebrate National Latte Day. Viewers, if you would like to find Penny's Coffee Shop to try their lattes for yourself, you can visit their shop on Main Street or browse their menu at Penny's.coffee. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you very
for having
much.
us.
See you at Penny's.
We'll see you there.